Okay, Virgo, this week, someone's about to make a move. You better keep your eye or your eyes on what is real and what you're holding on to. It's not a warning necessarily, okay, but I do feel like there's a breakthrough coming. Some clarity, something you're going to find out. There is someone here who's, I want to say, breaking the ice. They're going to break the ice or initiate some kind of conversation with you. I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing. Not exactly sure. Could be dealing with another earth sign, of course, sun, moon, rising, or Venus. But yeah, they're making a move this week. So we are going to get into this reading to see what's going on here. Smash that like button on the video, please. And do subscribe if you enjoy my readings. And yeah, let's get into this. Okay, Virgo, here we go. Virgo, sun, moon, rising, or Venus. Let's take a look and see what's going on here. Let's take a look at, I just want to see the past a little bit, like from just before. Oh yeah, 10 of Wands. Okay, something definitely came to an end. There was some kind of struggle or just uphill battle. Something came to an end. Okay, something ended in the past. This is like burnout. Somebody had burnout. They were just like tired of dealing with something. Too much work, feeling overburdened, overstressed. And it was just like way too, and there is an energy, I'm not sure who it is, but somebody brought burden to themselves for sure. Okay. It just feels like there was such a, like carrying too much, feeling overwhelmed, okay, in the past. And when the 10 shows up, that's the finale. That's the boom, okay? Let's take a look at this current energy here. There you go, another 10. So yeah, as of right now, this is like, this is defeat. This is done. Something is done here, officially, or still done. Somebody reached a breaking point. And I don't know if there's like another person coming in to just add another sword to this or just break the ice. Obviously, we'll see. But as of right now, for your energy and just overall energy, it's just nope. It's been done and it still is done. Okay, there's just accepting defeat or accepting some kind of loss. Sometimes surrender. It's like surrendering frees you up. It frees somebody up. So the overall energy, what was done is still done. What ended is it's still done. All right, let's see the challenge. Well, the challenge is definitely moving forward for sure. And of course, that's always a challenge whenever there's something new. When something ends and then there's like a new phase. Yeah, a little bit of a challenge to take action, to make changes in life. And this is overall. So I will look at you and I will look up this external energy that's coming in to break the ice. But right now, the overall message seems to be falling, like as of today. I feel like the benefit is for you to get up and take action. And to start making some moves. Maybe you already have. Maybe it's still hard for you. Could be a Cancer involved, but this could have something to do with traveling or getting away as well. Okay, but it is a benefit at this time in your life, like currently, to not run away, but make a plan to keep going. Don't quit. If you feel defeated or if there's an energy of defeat, it's like defeat does not define you. If anything, defeat is just there to help you look at where the pitfalls were so that you can avoid them going forward, okay? And maybe the pitfalls, I do want to say there is someone here showing up here. It feels like another earth sign who is looking at, they're looking at the, the potholes that were in the road and what caused something to fall apart. Okay, that's as far as we're at right now. Let's take a look and see what is driving this energy. So, okay, High Priestess, wow. This is trusting the gut and the intuition. Yeah, so in terms of like taking action and making changes, I do see an energy of still being kind of on the fence currently about how to do that. When you like really feel the urge to go, but you're not sure where, right? I mean, maybe you have everything you need to go, but you're not sure where to go. And I feel like whether that's you or the other person, the energy right now in terms of love and in terms of somebody getting ready to break the ice, it's kind of like, well, okay, yeah, ready to break the ice, but how to break the ice. So what I feel like here is there's this internal intuition that's saying, seek support. Somebody is seeking support. Somebody's goal here is to come out of a quiet place and to be out in front of others, or out in front of, just put something out there. Put something out there. There's this need and this desire to not stay in this secretive, quiet place anymore. There's this need and desire to get back up on the horse and ride off into the sunset, to keep it going, to keep it moving. Very strong, driven energy to not stay quiet anymore. That's what I'm getting. And that might be passing over. Do you know how like there's that urge? It's like I say, there's this urge to, now since something has ended, there's this urge to move forward now and to not stay quiet anymore. It's just as a matter of how and where to do this, or how to do this. Okay, let me see what's crowning. Crowning energy is kind of like what universe is giving someone to work with. Okay, healing. Renewal, getting hope back again. Yeah. And there is also a desire to renew something, restore something, restore a relationship, restore the self. What's coming up in the near future for Virgo? So this would be kind of towards the end of, the middle of the week, I want to say, the middle of the week. Oh, gosh. Okay. Lots of self-reflection. So there's movement forward, for sure. Things are going to move forward at a steady pace, not necessarily slow, but at a steady pace this week. And I feel like Spirit is saying, be patient. Things are coming to fruition, even though there is a desire to just put it all out there. There's a need here, especially for the energy. The universe is saying there's a need to be selective with putting it out there, like either with who or where you're going to put it. So it's kind of like the same as feeling this urge to renew, restore, to no longer stay in a quiet place. I feel like because there's a lack of understanding where to put it, or where to go, or how to do it, it's still kind of up in the air. So what I'm getting, let me try and break it down just to one word. Reel in the spontaneity. That's what I feel like Spirit is saying. Just reel in the spontaneity. Be selective with who and what and where you're going to put something out there. I don't know what this is, whether it's just yourself or they're just saying to be choice. Select your choices. Not everything, just because there's an urge, not everything needs to be, vomited out all over the place. There's a need to conserve here. And I'm not sure why. It could be that you might stumble across your own, whatever you put out there. You might stumble over it later. Let's take a look at your specific advice here, Virgo. And this goes for the other person as well, who I feel like is coming in to break the ice or initiate something. Let's see your advice, Virgo. Other advice for Virgo. Okay. I can't pick my cards up. All right. So, Temperance. Yeah. So for you, this is a message of being patient and being calm. Your advice this week is to be patient, be calm, slow your roll, steady as she goes, steady as he goes. Take it easy. Don't rush into anything. Moderation is needed. That's your advice this week. Moderation. Everything in moderation. I'm kind of liking it to, you get a big bag of cookies and it's like, I feel so defeated. I just want to eat the whole batch of cookies. Just want to eat them all right now. But I don't know where to start. Should I do the chocolate chip or should I do the oatmeal? Or I just want to just eat them all. And Spirit's like, no, slow it down. It's slowing down. Spirit's going to slow you down. But you have free will. So, right, in moderation. That's your advice this week. It feels kind of like, when you go through, some people go through a breakup and then they eat a lot. Now, I don't know if it's that, like eating a lot or drinking a lot or using substances or just going wild in order to bring in some fast healing or to bring comfort. It's like, oh, what do I choose? And, because I know this is what I need, but what do I really need that's going to help me? And let me just choose anything and just go with it. And, Spirit's going to slow you down this week and say, no. Universe taking care of you this week. Spirit's taking care of you this week. You can have one. Don't overdo it. That's where I was getting you might do something and then regret it later. And also, the other person as well. So there's a conservative energy for sure. All right, let's take a look at this other person. Especially if somebody is coming in to break the ice, it can apply to that as well. Let's see, what is this all about? Show Virgo, what is this all about? Oh my gosh. Somebody's coming in really fast this week. Really, really fast. Oh, yes. Very aggressive, assertive communication. You might feel like you want to react in some way to this person initiating some kind of communication with you. You might even feel like you want to be the one to initiate something yourself. And you're being advised to slow it down. But yeah, somebody's coming in really, really quickly. Okay. You have the Ace of Cups in your advice. Somebody's coming in to try to make something right or to reach some kind of verdict with you. Like, is it really over? Is it really done? I don't want it to be done. I want to fix this. I want to do right. I want to tell the truth. I want to bring you some clarity. And there is a beautiful blessing that's coming to you. I feel like will make you really happy. Maybe it's just closure. I don't really know. You do have the King of Cups here as well in terms of who's external to you. Water energy. It could be closure. It could be someone who's saying, no, I really want to try this again. And you could get very excited or someone is thinking about visiting you, and it's kind of like up in the air whether it's not official yet, and you might get super overly excited about it. Either way, I feel like the universe is coming in here and to remind you, hey, you're a Virgo, you're conservative, slow it down. Don't get overly excited. Don't eat the entire batch of cookies to celebrate. Let's take a look. Hopes and fears. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh. For real? Hopeful that this is going to be an everlasting love and happiness and joy. Fearing it at the same time. There's healing involved in this as well this week. So, yeah, this person, what are they coming in to say? This conversation, this clarity, overcoming some obstacles, trying to fix things. Well, they definitely view you in a very gorgeous light. You're glowing, stunning. I mean, the Empress energy. I'm very attracted to you. Want to plant some seeds in your garden. Know what I'm saying? They're not interested in anybody else. They want to be with you. They want to heal this. They want to try to work on this. That kind of thing. Or they're healing themselves. They're getting help. They're working through their issues. Finally, something has ended. What's the outcome of this reading? At least by next week. Dare I say? Clarity. King of Swords. Good, strong conversation. Planning. Temptation. Ooh, okay. If you're dealing with someone who is stopping drinking or substances or something like that, they've come to realize that they have some kind of an addiction, and they're taking a look at it, and this is something that they are dealing with. The toxicity, the toxic energy. Okay, and they're very direct and clear about that. Doesn't have to be addiction. It could just be like a little devil on their shoulder that keeps kind of tempting them or giving them false illusions or false hope, or says things to them that whatever it might be. It can be any kind of toxic behavior, things that they get kind of stuck in a rut about. But showing up with the King of Swords energy, masculine or feminine, does give a sense of clarity. They're coming in with the sword, coming in with the crown. They're coming in with clarity, overcoming obstacles. What you choose to do about that. You do have the Ace of Cups. This could be a new start of something wonderful, or it's just something that makes you very happy for them in general. Okay. But I do feel there could be marriage involved in this, or money owed that's going to get paid back. But I do feel that there is a major change, and I should say shift. And I feel like this is something you need to know by January 25th is what I'm getting. Like January 25th. This week is going to be pretty darn profound for you Virgos. Let me take a look and see the Chinese signs who's showing up here. You and or them. Year of Goat, Rooster, the Dragon. Can I pet that? Year of the Dog, Year of the Horse, Year of the Ox, Year of the Rabbit, and Year of the Rat. Oh my goodness. Okay. Get a couple more messages here. Pretty profound week, it seems like. Also, someone that's just not willing to let you go for some of you. Give it time. Everything in divine timing. Let things flow. Okay. See, that's the Ace of Wands. That's growth. Pets, getting a new pet, giving a current pet more love. Okay. Can I pet that dog? Please let me pet that dog. And you also have let go. You have make room for the new beginning. There's a new beginning for sure. That's what the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Swords is. There's emotion and new feelings coming up this week, and there's new clarity and communication. And new beginnings happening in those areas for sure. As far as money goes, I mean, let me give you a quick look at money. Because, you know, we're all in that money thing. Trying to get on that money train right now, and my goodness. I don't know about you guys, but let me just tell you. My electric bill, and I'm going to share this with you because it's pretty profound. I don't know where my money cards are, but my electric bill for just 1 month was over $400. Over $400, y'all. Is anybody having very high? Now, of course, I'm in New Jersey, where it's just a complete rip-off state. Anybody having those issues with their utility bills that are just like, I have never in my life, and I'm an old lady, I've never in my life experienced anything like that in my life. So if you're having those issues too, please leave me a comment or put it in the chat. If you don't have to tell me how much your bills are, but if you're experiencing, because I don't see prices going down. I don't know who's saying what and where and how, but I'm not seeing that, at least not where I live. And let's take a look at career, money, that kind of thing for this week. All right. Cutting ties. You may need to leave your current position and look for something better. Ending a job doesn't mean burning bridges. Go with grace. Okay. New job this week. Some of y'all got to just step out. And you also have success. The path you're on will bring you success and prosperity if you just keep going. Lots of little steps take you a long way. You're on track. Okay, that's good. And you also have moving up. You're increasing your power and status. You may get a promotion or move to a better home or office. You climb the ladder of success. Some of you might be moving in an upstairs, relocating where you live and moving to an upstairs. Let's see. Or buying a 2-story home, or moving to an upstairs office, or moving higher up in an apartment building. Moving up the ladder of success as well. You cut ties, you leave a job, you go for another job, you apply for a certain position, and they say, whoa, you're way qualified for a better position, and then they put you in a higher position. And you also have a power position, being promoted, that's twice, or called to lead, time to step into your sovereignty and guide others with compassion. Some of you might have skills that maybe you haven't brushed off in a really long time. And if you decide to go into like a new job, starting at like say entry level, but you list what you're actually qualified for, higher level, an employer, if you go working for someone, I see saying to you, hey, you know what? We have another position that I see you're actually qualified for. I don't know why you're coming in entry level. You might just be like, well, it's been years since I've done this. And they're like, oh, no, that's fine. We'll put you, if you want, well, you know, here's a better paying job, better paying position with us. So I see that for this week for sure. Anything else? Okay, you also have expression. Some of you need work that lets you express your creative self. You could do well at writing, blogging, or a career in communications. Okay, anything else here? Anything else for Virgo? Any career, money? seems like it's mostly about career this week. Career. And then you've got passage. Your current situation is a means to an end. You are making the uncertain voyage to a new world. Enjoy the discoveries as you go. Okay, for some of you, this is relocation for a job as well. Leaving a job, relocation for a job. All right, so if you're that Virgo who's looking for work or a little extra money somewhere, don't sell yourself short. Some people just go into entry level, even though they're qualified for higher positions, because maybe they're just burned out or they just want something easy to do and they don't need the money desperately, but it really just depends on your situation. So career seems to be at the forefront of your money reading. Some people are just not working at all, but they have the certificate or diploma or degree. And you know what? Sometimes I feel like in situations when you need the money, you just go take whatever job while you're applying for what you're qualified to do, right? Sometimes you get those degrees and you wind up starting at entry level because they want you to get to know the company, you know. Sometimes they do that. But if you're broke, I know, just get your ass to work. It doesn't matter. Go pump gas somewhere, or, well, there's only 2 states that hire for that. I know the rest of y'all are out there pumping your own gas. Not me. I don't have to do that. I don't think that's ever going to change here in Jersey, but we are not allowed to pump our own gas. It is illegal in New Jersey. So when I pull up to the gas tank or pull up to the thing, somebody comes out, it's like royalty. I feel bad for anybody who lives in like really bad weather that has to get out of their car and do all that in the cold. I mean, more power to you. Okay. Yeah, let's get into some initials to see who's showing up in your reading. Your initials, theirs, who this is about. All right. So you've got a Taurus showing up here. You have the initial K. You have Z, W, F, B, L, G, and E. Somebody's birthday is the 2nd, the 3rd, or the 23rd. We've got the 7th, 1977, the 4th, the 11th, the 2nd, again, and the 10th, the 24th, the 27th. You also have Libra here. You also have Taurus again. Scorpio. And rounded off, the 10th again, the 1st, the 12th, the 13th, 14th, the 17th, the 31st, the 30th. Okay. All right, guys. Time for the charms, and then we're done. We'll let you get on with your week. Okay, first thing showing up for me here is the cherries. We've got cherries. Somebody like cherries? Has a connection to cherries or a cherry? Somebody's name is Cherry. Okay. Got lips again. So cherry lips, although these are very pink. If you guys didn't check out the February sneak peek video, it's going to show up here when the video is over. So make sure you click that so you get a sneak peek into February to see what's coming up for you. Also, you've got the infinity symbol. So something's coming back around for you. There's also a letter. Somebody's getting something in the mail. Very important piece of mail. Keep your eyes on your mailbox this week, whether it's an actual physical mail or an email. Some very important message is coming in for you this week. And last but not least, you have a horse. Okay, that can represent you're the horse or something with horses, racetrack, horse betting, fast movement. Okay. There's something here about a car. Somebody does need to, and I don't know if you've done it yet. Maybe you have. And if you have, this isn't for you. but somebody does need to give their vehicle, like, top it off fluids, go get some stuff checked, your tires, like the maintenance, the usual maintenance. Maybe somebody was lagging when because I mean, depending on where you live, some people, you live in an area where the seasons change and you really do have to keep up on your car. But there's also a new car for someone as well, thinking about buying a new car or purchasing a new car this week, or getting a loan or getting approved for a vehicle, or a loan, this week, okay? Or selling a car. Somebody might be in car sales, so selling as well. I think that's all I have for you guys. So that's your week ahead reading. I hope you enjoy that. Please do put a like on the reading. If you're able to hype it, please do hype the video. And I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need to tell you guys. I'm also doing readings over on Moon Pie Tarot, so you can go over there and get collective readings as well for all the signs. And personal readings have officially opened. Oops, if you guys, they're limited, though I have limited availability. But I did open up some slots. I have a new booking site also. So the link is in the description box below. If you want to book a reading with me, it's a limited time. It's an hour phone call. That is all I have. I have slots open now for next week. So if you really need to get a reading in with me, you can go to my website. It's not a website. It's a booking site now. Let me see if I can find it. I do have it linked. There we go. All right, you guys. Oops. Personal phone readings. Okay. There you guys go. So do check that out, okay? If you need a reading, 1 hour phone call. All the instructions are on there and how to pay and everything like that. Because I know a lot of you were reaching out to me like, hey, why can't I book with you anymore? I'm just limited on my time. That's all. Because I have other things with work going on. But they are open. All right, you guys. Thanks for being here. Everybody welcome Cindy. She's now one of our new moderators. And she's also moderating the live streams, which you will see me this week. I'll be doing another Q&A. So many things to discuss, so many things to talk about, but I'm going to end this reading here. I'll see you all back here tomorrow.
But it's not like I need it. And you may have some history, but we don't have to repeat.